Oh, speaking of fire, a heater of a shot from Crashies to begin. YZ out of this round, but they do get a sight. And they get aggressive towards Tree. Two players slipping ahead, and they spring the trap and the punishment off the frenzy.
They didn't.
NRG so unaware.
Oh my goodness. They didn't know they didn't close the door.
And the flash, I don't know what it's going to do here. Victor tries to make the most of it, but there's 4 players to find. He's taking down the first. K9 was on for the ace.
A little bit more from Cat. They're backing off, not really paying attention to A. And this is the result. Crashies caught out with a dart, getting ready to throw it out. Double peeking into 2 people who aren't even ready.
And you can see how much this means to the team that no one thought. Their initial line of coming into this was, we're here to learn.
Yeah.
We're just going to see who we face, get some cool takeaways, see how it feels to play against this level of team. And they've come out and they've won the pistol in the second map. They won the first. But can they keep this clean? We haven't really seen Bilibili here on this map. Hadn't been part of that veto process particularly. So we have to see how this fares against NRG. And yes, I think the desk was alluding, this does fall a little bit more on Ardis' shoulders as well. Back in a role that we've noted him for. First contact made towards Cat. It looks like they're backing away from this.
Yeah, there's a stack over towards B. Already getting some information on the 1A player, but nothing more than that might push them towards the site that is unfavorable. Still with the weapon advantage, shouldn't be the worst deal, but there is a flash from some. There's plenty of flashes from Victor too.
Knife should have highlighted 3 players potentially. They should know they're walking into a stack, and you can see them maybe second guessing here, but they might just power on through. Some paranoia there. YZ! Oh, I thought he had a third. K9 caught Som, so CT's clear, but Victor! Okay. They'll take
Victor and Crashies, you know there's more. But instead of falling off with the 35 seconds into space that they've lost, YZ just clears with the Marshall. Very nice idea. What a shot from this year's champions.
And a pacey beginning, but noted in middle. An almost brazen in approach. They aren't respecting NRG at all. A fast mid piece here. 120 on the board, and already FNS going to be noting this. And it looks like they're not particularly stopping. YZ's got Ardis. That was deep in CT. This is, again, funneling through towards that B site. Crashies. And FNS reveal all this info. But he doesn't get what he wants. Yes, chip damage on K9. But that's not enough to secure the kill.
The freeze here is beautiful from Bilibili. They're even getting ult orbs up. I mean, they took the front of sight and then just back up, but...
2 top mid?
Yeah, this is... How do you expect this?
You surely don't.
Is there a drone? Something? No.
They didn't hear the drop. They definitely didn't hit. Wait. Somebody's checking! He still looked, but they got a perfect follow-up. NRG dominating middle. Predictive flash towards CT. Victor in control of this. Tries to get away. Leave K-Knight.
30 seconds.
Walking wounded. He's taking down 1.
Finesse is staying. He should hear him when he gets closer.
Steps.
But he's not looking.
There we go. Turn.
Was there a gun barrel? No.
He's got this. Yeah, he's got this. Nice.
Continuing into that site with the 30 seconds here, it leads to a scramble back away where they have no control of the space, no idea that Crashies and Victor could do what they did. And look, there is actually. Finesse with a turret top mid, an alarm bot and Cat, and his nanos on the A site where he's not going to get suppressed unless K-Net goes up mid or he just dies.
Zero respect, pure confidence. YZ is willing to challenge, but you could see the ult coming out as well.
That's from Victor. And you can tell that means they're really scared about what's going on, and there's no serious attempt at a reclear here by Ardis or Victor.
These stalls are just playing against NRG's mental so badly. They want to check this again. Ardis, got to be careful. He's got to be on red alert here. He takes down 1. Doesn't fully fall away, still holds towards position. You look towards Cat. K-Knight's creeping.
He just got B-main too.
Okay, if you're going to have a game like that from Ardis, it's game back on from NRG.
And Victor too.
A little bit of stall towards short, slowing them down off the back of the paranoia too. Bianca and Rin not getting the access they want now. Ardis, ever present. 37 seconds, he's got the angle, he's got the kill. This man is out for blood. Victor finds the final 1.
From Ardis, the moment there too, when he's trying to fall away after this first kill.
Oh.
He realized the B-man is open, that's why he doesn't dive out of that position. And then he goes for the full peek after he smokes it. Beautiful stuff. 4 kills. at global events.
A little bit of a pace change here, though. Still trying to show presence in middle, but not the same approach. Look at Artist, though. Speaking about aggression and confidence, he wants to at least show a little something. I like he's still in the game, and with him noted potentially. What do they do off the back of this? Oh, dear. Rin could be it. Oh, wow, the timing on that. Rin just backed off.
It's like he's ready for it, but not exactly sure of when it's going to come.
God, and look at this.
They're in
this
the
position.
open right here.
This is perfect.
Wisey's looking, but not on an angle that really can do much. Never mind.
He's so clean with it.
What?
He's just flying in. Oh, he almost had another. I thought he might have had a finesse. Not the case. But they're still going to power on forward. Still looking towards the A site. It's on the captain himself, the IGL. Does he dare? He absolutely does.
Oh my goodness.
Looking to get behind him. He knows where one is. He's got the first. Gonna get the punish. No!
That's
he tried to
Resible.
stick around. And now the res, absolutely. The reveal off the dot is perfect, though. Oh, and it's can't land it. They expected the swing. And it's all on Crash. He's pretty far off from this. Plant down.
Planted.
Crashies ahead of the smoke. But this gun ain't ideal. He spotted the first. He's now been revealed. He's noted. They know he's here. But he's made his presence known with that. Kill confirms. He looks for a follow-up. One towards Hell, one towards Jen. Divide and conquer. Crashies can be so good at this. Forces the hand from the player from Hell. Throne waits patiently on the drop down. Nothing more left to play with. Can he find him? Goes for it. He does! Oh!
Player is just crazy for him to even come out on top of that fight.
Spike down.
Great push from Wisey, expecting it. That's why Rin falls off. He's got somebody to cover. But then the final moments on the clutch too. By the way, Crashes couldn't rotate because of how off. And there's just more layers here for Finesse to have to deal with. Now they have this lockdown from Yosemite. This dart's always finding value, but not quite enough to find kills.
I'm trying to read into this like it's gonna be the goer. The ults come in. 3 players for NRG already called over, a 4th. Sat towards CT, leaving Artist the one towards middle. Make the most of the lockdown here.
Bilibili has already used their nade, their molly, so there's a flood coming in from NRG.
Yeah, but the weaponry, it's so weak! And it's just a slaughter. Artist does not have enough. A couple more seconds and we kick this one off here. Victor wants to get the notice on players towards tiles. First challenger appears, shot does not land. Artist now needs to look towards a secondary angle because look at the pacing from Bilibili. Fast, the flash not going to quite crest. Victor there, operator noted, and Victor's where it stops. 2 critical kills, he can fall off this, he does now need to outstay his welcome.
And Artist too getting it as well. Now there's time for Bilibili to recoup, figure out how it's gone, but Victor has broken Ye's record. 1,654 kills on the global stage. And he has the highest amount. Still a way to play into this. Not much anymore, though. If Knight gets the second one, then all of a sudden, Young can follow up.
Young, though, it was great when we saw them on their initial matchup. This is a very tall task. Let's get a chance and takes it. And now maybe a fair 1v1. Where's FNS in this? Playing safe? Yes, absolutely.
That turret won't ping. Surprised he doesn't just walk by it.
He's got 30 seconds still. He's got room to play.
30 seconds left.
Psalm's not moving at all. He had space to take, but he wants to be still close to Victor. Meanwhile, Victor's just watching the cross back. They're allowing this plant to go down. And it's maybe because Finesse has his lockdown to just solidify this in a sense, but very curious how the rest of this plays out because it could be expensive for the NRG side.
Right, so with that
10 seconds
audio
left.
cue there, they start to
Spike
work.
planted.
FNS creeps forward, but he should not give up a kill here. So Bianc now knows one has slipped forward. That's going to be FNS. He can isolate that in his mind, but he's only got 8 bullets. He needs his kill, and he needs it clean. He doesn't have the angle, and he doesn't have the kill. FNS. Full.
But absolutely well done from Victor.
God, what a start from him.
I think on this map he's playing fantastic. The other one he played pretty good. Exactly how this is going to go. Just a flash to threaten.
Maybe just trying to bait the top mid player in, but the dart's going to do enough to dissuade that. They don't need to check behind it. Bianc's done his job without putting his life on the line by any means.
And look at the dart that he's actually thrown as well. That's actually clearing to make sure there isn't pressure from Artist all the way through. Normally that one's going to the bottom of middle. Let's see, anybody playing close? Arm.
Oh!
My ult's ready.
Snapping his wrist for that one, but Artist trying to fill it. Holds on. Do you dare? Surely you don't go back into this. Look on the other side of the map. They're still considering this A site.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing NRG is not really doing outside of those A pushes is controlling the extremities and taking these orbs away from Bilibili. At least denying them early here. Bilibili has full reign to continue farming up.
Som's got a fair bit of kit though, still can stall out with the smoke, but they might try and just get in front of it, and a preemptive lockdown on B just to ensure it. Allow for those rotations to come in. They note Som, but they don't note Crashies, but they need to clear the site. Crashies gonna punish towards K-Knight. Look at Som, gets the reveal, gets the punish. Beautiful synergy between the two on the site. YZ though trying to thread the needle, does punish Som, 25 seconds now.
What?
Spike in hand, Rin's got an Artist, but they still don't clear Crashies. He's still here. He can still be a problem. YZ is watching this. Eagle eyes, he's dead! Crashies!
They got
Clean.
a pop.
Oh, and just somebody's found FNS. Crashies is just left in his cage. How do you get out of here? What are you meant to do? Spam him, try and draw him out? What's the plan here for Crashies? He's being just cornered, kept back.
Second one to do more damage from the top.
Scanning ahead.
Oh, Crashies, this is brutality from
For value with Som, the combinations of the smokes and the darts.
Spike down A.
But once again, the right call and also the right amount of kills here coming in. Just perfect. Rin catching Artist, jumping into the smoke. Ill-advised
keeping
there.
the money humble from NRG down to a low-end
Revealing
purchase. Couple of ults, yes, you got Victor's, Crashies there, and Soms, but
Wow. No damage, but they kind of know that Finesse wants to play close. Given the money, given it's a light buy. They know what's going on.
yeah, I mean, if you see a judge, I'm sure YZ's reading it real well.
Cross-map knife there from Victor. Does get information as they pick up the orbs, but that's more ults online now. They're really going to walk into the judge of Finesse.
Can he do it to him, though? They seem so heads up about this. He's still got a chance, right? It's like... Bianc could force him off this. And they know he's here. It's basically on FNS and Crashies. FNS just goes in, he wants it, and he doesn't get it. Chip damage ain't enough. Is now forced away from CT. Bilibili should have the safety of the cross here.
This post plant's going to be difficult to get through with the weapon disadvantage, plus the ults that you can start to play with. YZ playing still in it with the Yosemite flank, with Rin a flash as well. They're ready for it, and Som does get it. Still so many layers, though.
How'd you break this? Trying to toy with him, trying to tease him. Victor draws out the first shot, but it's not like YZ's falling away. The follow-up flash was stunning, but Rin bails him out. Keeps them safe so he can readjust towards the position. They still haven't forced him away. NRG struggling to take those next big steps. I don't know how they're going to find it. They might need to pull the plug.
There's a gun in mid, maybe, to pick up. Or are they going to just look for exits here?
I mean, Bilibili already out of there. It's Artist who could maybe catch one. Unless they hunt them through. Okay, at least Artist going to catch that. That's an upgrade.
I mean, they need all these rounds. We've said it already. This is way too many attack-sided rounds here for Bilibili if NRG wants to stay in this game. Bilibili are in absolute victor. They just want to take these challenges. You've noted a lot how often Bilibili is just taking the fights in mid, but that's shifted over time. No dart this time, though, and might get an early kill for free.
They're trying to prop up Artist to be that instigator. Does well on the first, but careful now in no man's land, because you can see Bilibili leaning away from this.
This angle from Som is really good, but how do you get out? Can you get more than one?
Oh, yes he can. Just about 43 HP, but he will have to go up the site, but that's fine, he'll take that. Middle's being patrolled and claimed by Artist. The map feels small for Bilibili. They can't fall away safely towards short. CT gets smoked off, and YZ he's gonna hear that. He's absolutely gonna hear that. He doesn't catch the timing though. Artist is already gone. This is on the site. Yosemite, K-Knight. Full util for K-Knight, but what can you do with it though? You're not even able to use it at this point. A tap on the spike draws the fire, draws the attention.
What?
He's got FNS, but they've both fallen. Oh, come off it. Look at the damage.
Artist has to come up big. Here, he gets kind of lucky given the strat that Bilibili chose. Wisey's just trying to pressure as hard as possible towards B.
Bilibili back to what looks like basics. Still got presence towards top middle, but it does seem destined towards B for now. At least for the start. Get that all on the verge here. Okay, no, it's still quite far off, but Bianc, Yosemite, and Rin with theirs. And Ardis lets him pass.
Bilibili just super calm here. NRG's rotating all over the map, trying to find something.
Should be big info off that knife too. At least a player too. And they just drift in towards the eyesight of Ardis. Potentially got a glimpse as well. Follow up here, predicting it. Didn't quite land that one. Now he's in danger. Does he get out with his life? Tries to have the smooth moves, but it's just Yosemite to find him. Does that open the floodgates? They're forced already towards CT. They have an option towards the site.
This is crazy from YZ too. Pushing way in front of the lockdown. There's gonna be a flash. It doesn't connect.
He's back in. Couldn't get the follow-up, but still does damage, taking away Victor. Plant now goes down 3v3 post. Rin plays ahead, plays outside of this, tries to avoid, tries to evade. Finesse got to be cautious now. So on the next one,
You don't
try and
expect it.
step up. Yosemite's watching it. And look at this. FNH, what a follow-up. A 1v1. IGL versus IGL. Bianc at the back of the site. FNS a step too close.
Of ASCENT. Very defensive-sided map in the past. Yes, it's gotten a little closer since Tokyo.
Expecting at this point, but it's absolutely the case.
There's
They look
finally.
straightforward.
Finally that shark attack, but they just react into A site.
Maybe expecting it, maybe feeling it, but the stall's fantastic. FNS is here early. You're going to hear Hunter's Fury in the backlines too. You know that normally Crash is good for it, but still look at the damage. It's FNS teed up by all of it. Crashies does get Bianc down as well. Still in play though. They're winning out the fights on the site. A 3v3 out of nowhere. It's Rin still posted here. Gets away, doesn't get noted. YZ catching him up. How is this happening?
Again, this is not the way you want to start. This looks, we could really start to even say this might be all but done. NRG they gained. And I think the problem I'm having here, when we keep seeing expectations, such shifts in them, right now, we're looking at a 2-0 as well possible here from Bilibili.
Things begin with this, the pistol on the second. NRG eyeing up that B site. They need it too. They lose this. I don't know if there's a way back. The middle's already flooded. They've got the full wrap on this site here for Bilibili as well. They are going to be everywhere at once.
Remember the pistol retake that they had was all corners. This time they have no presence from spawn, but there is a flash to re-clear. Turret just does the job instead, and they have those tools now to get into sight as well. This is going to be a full exchange of flashes, util, and NRG doesn't have much.
Welcome to the chaos. You got a paranoia, you got flashes, you also got bodies on the line. FNS and Victor don't care though. They're holding him back. K9. Oh, YZ! Not again! It happens again and again, and now Crashies tries to keep cool, tries to wait, but he's been found!
His pistols combined. What in the world? From K9 again.
Yep.
That guy is just a monster today.
Absolutely love it.
The silent shot heard around the world here. Just beautiful from YZ.
So it begins potentially the downfall of NRG. They have to sit back in this round as YZ wants to just mow them down. Yosemite's there just spamming away, keeping them back. Look at the chip damage again. Nice from FNS taking down Game Knight, but YZ goes unnoted. And what is he doing? He's just a phantom behind him. He's just ripping him apart. Victor finally puts him down, but they're just getting confident. They're getting a little out of their minds about this one. As FNS is trying to keep this normal in the realms of what he expects and knows. Victor's got a chance. 56 seconds. Rin's a problem, but Bianc is on 4 HP. There is a chance here.
Definitely. He's going to get way ahead of this too. So he'll have plenty of time to reposition, which he'll need to try to find these 1v1s. For Bilibili, the protocol is going to be come back into the site together. Have Bianc get baited for Rin. And that seems like an easy prospect, but with all this time Victor has, very doable.
30 seconds left.
And remember, this is not, NRG didn't force into this. You think they might have needed to, but they didn't. Yet here they are. Already a successful eco.
How does he get both? Paranoia smoke. Victor needs to be the North American hero here. He's going to hear both. He's trying it. He is desperately trying it. The plant, going to get smoked though. That's an issue. He's got a fair fight. Oh, it's not clean. And he's not stopping. Bianc will hold this defuse. And a desperate attempt.
Curious what they're going to decide in terms of the bonus, but I like this decision. I mean, it's the low HP player.
Is he a Bucky?
These are the rounds. I mean, we just saw the chaos that YZ put through. He did buy full, but that's because he's one off knife. So next round still, this is a full bonus. They're very happy to play this.
And they got the 4-play stack too. 4 of them posted on that B site. NRG trying to get a feel of this.
I like that too. The one way to indicate that they're trying to peek inside of B main there. That's some false information that could indicate that there's no stack on the B site, in fact.
Aldrone is going to highlight there's at least someone. But what do they know? Not enough yet. Ardis waiting to pounce. Door is shut. And I'm terrified of what waits around this corner. Because it feels like Bilibili thrive in this mayhem. And it might just be that. And here we go. Ult invested. K-Knight will be spotted. And that's the big clear. Rin goes down and Ardis starts things off very well. Bianc should already be considered from the Aldrone earlier, and YZ gets cleared. That is the diligence I expect from NRG.
30 seconds left.
Very well handled. But remember, this was a very weak bonus. Definitely room for purchase for Bilibili. They've got the knives, 4 weapons up. That's why they call it a bonus in the first place. Great entries from Ardis. And Victor to close out. Remember how that started.
Around to close the gap, this would be it really for NRG. The first big challenge on an even enough purchase.
Oh, he can get up on top of that box with the one.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
Well, there could have been a bit of a window for timing there, but it wasn't. Evanes couldn't see
He's
it.
going to ping the turret. That will maybe get Finesse to peek. No.
You can see the idea though.
It's so beautiful. 2 sides of the map. Things are going through their heads to try to get any advantage in the fights.
It's cost a lot of time. We're down to about the minute mark here. Trying to maybe feign a little pressure towards that A side. But I'm still looking at that spike. And FNS is still trying to find that player. Looking for Rin. So close by though. We know they disrespect these smokes and he's not quite there for it. Rin's found FNS, but where do they now turn?
Breaking all the KJ util. In tree on A. Should be where they end. There's still 1 molly, but 3 players coming through tree. And it's their turn to freeze.
Ardis. Oh, it's not clean. K-Knight outdoes him. And now they're being stalled out 30 seconds and they're walking into 3 players. And K-Knight holds. Looks for a follow-up. YZ can't quite connect towards Song, but K-Knight is defending this site with his life. And Som is on 25 HP, and he knows that 11 is calling for Bilibili. It's 11 on the board.
Round for NRG. All of a sudden, you're looking at 6 to even. Think about tying the game. That starts to be insurmountable when you're on the attack side. What?
Jesus Christ.
Scares me.
Get out of my way.
They might just get a little faster and a little more confident, and you don't know what Bilibili are going to do. NRG left waiting and wondering. There is a challenge in middle. They're not letting this go for free by any means.
No info going to be garnered, though. I wonder where Crashies chooses to use his drone. Finesse is getting real close to these 3 players. Close mid, dodging the turret.
Drone's
Ever
gone
so
to the main.
There's nothing else.
Just the turret, and now that's cleared. Does FNS want to try and play the time?
He might get baited by the footsteps here.
Could
thinking that he's falling off, thinking that he can just walk into mid and Yosemite's still there. Meanwhile, the rest of the team going back. I mean, they're indecisive here.
Yeah.
Looks like they're coming in. There's the drone. So it's not indecision after all.
50 seconds. 2 players here. Bianc's one of them, YZ the other. NRG en route. Mid is going to be a loss for FNS because he didn't clear the corner. Yosemite waited. Bianc strikes as well. Overheat to Lil, swings in towards Victor, who's waiting. But YZ and Yosemite absolutely
Too perfect. They swap the KJ onto the other side. There's not enough early presence, map control gain from NRG. Absolutely losing the plot when it comes to calling on this. They're about to do the impossible. The second Chinese team here at Champions 2023 to qualify for playoffs might happen right now.
The pressure starts as K-Knight, who has been superb, gets smoked off towards top middle. You can see the backfill from NRG. No more timeouts to be had, all burnt in the first. Only claiming 5 rounds and a broken bye to try and stay alive. YZ, an opportunity. First target spotted, but he was cautious from Som as he looks to address middle here, and NRG wait.
Broken by makes this almost impossible. The KO ult as well makes this even more difficult to actually entry onto this.
K-Knight, he's so close by to this. He's got support from CT, but you can see the temptation. It's calling him forward. Biang's gonna be under pressure. Does he get away from this? He does. Steps forward, finds one big trade. K-Knight in the back, takes down Som. It's on 3, make it 2. Victor and Crashies. Oh, it's only Victor. The truly unthinkable might just be happening, and it has! It's been 600